Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at making molds of airplanes. Now you can use this way of making molds for pretty much anything. So let's go ahead and get started here. I have this PC-24 that I've been working on, and let's turn some of this stuff off because when you make a mold you can't include all this stuff around there like this engine nacelle and the wings and everything. So we'll do the body. Okay, I want to turn this off. So when you make the mold, you want everything to be all solid, one solid piece. And this is not all solid. I haven't done that yet. So this is just the fuselage by itself. What we want to do is create a box around this, and what you want to do is try to get probably about 15 millimeters around this. So we'll create a sketch on this plane here. Use the fit point spline. And you could use the line tool to do this too. It just depends on how you want to do this. And like I said, you could use the line tool also for this. Okay, then go ahead and finish sketch. Use your extrude E, letter E for extrude, and select this here. Now look at this from the front or the back, whatever side you want to look at, and change this to symmetric. Pull this out. That's a little bit too much. Change this to new body. Click OK. Now this body here, to see in it, just right click and go to opacity and change this down to 70. So you can see the airplane inside of it. Okay. Now next we're going to use the split body. This is the body of the split, and the splitting tool is going to be the airplane inside of it. Okay, now turn the fuselage off. Go ahead and change this to fuselage. Now that looks like it didn't cut inside. And what we'll do here, and you can see that did not cut inside. Just want to show you that real quick. Okay. Turn the fuselage back on. Now we're going to go with a combine. This is the target body, and the tool body is this. And set the operation to cut. And click OK. Now this cut in here, now the tool body over here disappeared. And the reason the tool body disappeared is because I didn't put in here keep tools. And I'll show you what I mean here. Inspect, we're going to do a section analysis. Use this plane here. And as you can see, this cut inside like it should. And that's fine. That's exactly what we wanted. But our fuselage is not here anymore. So, and we want the fuselage, we need that. So what we're going to do here, go back a little. Okay. Now we have this in here. Now I'll show you what I meant. Split body, and this is the body to split. And the splitting tool is this inside here, this airplane. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, combine. This is the target body, and the tool body is this airplane inside here. And we want to select keep tools here. And make sure this is set to cut and click OK. Now we can turn our fuselage off, and we can see it's been cut into the molds here. So when you do this, make sure you use the combine and not the split body. The combine works best for you. I'm going to turn the origin back on and bring the color back up on this, the opacity back to 100. Then now I'm going to use a split body and split this. And the splitting tool is going to be this plane here, and click OK. Now we have the left and right half molds here, and I'm going to change this to left mold. And I'm going to change this to right mold. Okay. And that is our mold there, but we're not done just yet. Because we can't, excuse me, we can't print this whole piece on our printer unless you have a large printer. So now, we're going to create a sketch on this plane here. And I'm going to sketch a line here. Whatever z-axis on your printer, whatever it will print, this is how long you want the mold to be. So if your z-axis will go to 400 or 300 or 220, let's say yours only goes to 220, then we want to make sure that this here, this line to here, you know, that's able to print, or yeah, let's go from here to here and make this, let's say 250. Okay. Then go ahead and finish sketch. Then we're going to use split body again. And we're going to split these two bodies here. And the splitting tool is going to be this. And click OK. Then we have our two pieces of the front mold. We can turn these off in the back here. Okay, and then we have our nose here. We can turn this off, this left mold. And this here, change this to nose. Now I find this is important to do, is put alignment pins back here, so the pieces all line up properly. On the past, I used to use a sphere, so I'd come down here and take this and you know, put a sphere here and make it a new body like that, and then cut this into the next part over here. But I always found that when joining the two parts, the hole over here is always too small, so this won't fit properly down into it. So I stopped doing alignment pins like this. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Now what I do is just create a sketch on this plane here. Then use just a circle here just for demonstration. And let's say I want to make this 20.26. Then I'll make another hole here on the circle and make this one just 20. Make another one down here, 20.26. And then the other one, 20. Okay. Now, if I were doing this for, you know, I'm going to print this, I'd do another one over here and another one over here too. Make sure it lines up properly. But this is demonstration purposes, so just keep that in mind. Put these where you think they are needed. Then go ahead and finish sketch. Now what we do here, we're going to use extrude. And we extrude the inner one here and the inner one here. Pull these out and make these as big as you want them. And now, if you didn't use the join here, let's say if I just made them new bodies, then these would not be joined to this main body here. They'd be separate. And what you could do then is mirror them. So if you had this one up here, you could put a mirror line here and mirror the next one over here, so you wouldn't have to do it again. So just keep that in mind. And click OK. Now what I like to do here is put a fillet on these. And click OK. And we have that. Now again, and some people might be inclined to take this, and let's turn on the right mold here, and now some people might be inclined to combine these two, so this portion here cuts into this mold. But when you do that, these pins, the hole is really not big enough for this to slide all the way down into it. So there'd be like a force problem forcing them together. So what I do here, turn this one off here, bring the opacity back up here to 100. That last sketch we did here, turn that back on. And we have to sketch on this. And what I do now is create a sketch on this plane. Excuse me, not create a sketch, I'm sorry. We just use extrude. I'm going to use extrude here. Now we want to make sure that we select the outer and the inner here, both. And I'm going to move these in 6 millimeters. And have it set to cut. Or 10 millimeters is fine. And click OK. Now we have that in there. Turn that back on. And here, bring the opacity back down to 70. And we see those are in there now. And it's just that simple to do that. And also, after you get this all split up to 250 here, like each section is 250, and you put all your pins in it like this, you also need to do that to this side as well. And it's done the same way again. Just create a sketch on this plane here. .26. Now the diameter here, 20.26. You want that diameter to be 0.26 or even up to 0.28 to make sure that the other half slides down in there. So if you have you're going to use 10-meter diameter, then make sure that the hole that you're cutting is 0.26 to 0.28 bigger. This is 0.26, and then just make this just 20 millimeters, and click OK. And another one down here, 0.26, enter. And set this for 20. Go ahead and finish sketch. Turn the sketches back on. Then use extrude again. And I'm going to use the inner one here. Pull that out to 10. Click OK. Then I like to put a fillet on them. Hit the 5 and click OK. Now, when I cut these in here, I forgot I made these 10. So when you do this, make sure when you cut into this, the second piece back here, that it's deep enough. Okay. Now we have that there. We can turn this piece off here. Turn that last sketch back on. And extrude. And again, make sure you get both of these. And you have this here. And what you can do also, you can fill it this here, just so it the other pen slides in there a little easier. Do that again. Okay. And we have that now. And there's the mold. Now something like this, what I'll do too, I wouldn't leave the mold this size because it's a lot of wasted plastic. So what I would do here, create a sketch here before putting these pens in here. And finish sketch. Turn the sketches back on here. And since I turned that last one off, turn it back on. Then I would extrude this to cut it, or actually just split body. Then use this line here. And like I said, I would start cutting a lot of this away, this wasted plastic that you'll be printing. Split body, this body, this split. Splitting tool. And this is our mold. Now it's a smaller piece. Okay. And you can cut away a lot more. Just keep working to cut away more if you want to. But this is about what I would do here. And I probably would just cut a little more right there. And then, like I showed you with putting the pins in here, then you just put the pins here, on here. Or if you want to have the mold big like this, then you can still have it like that. So if you have the mold big, you still can have that and have these pins back here like this. So that is going to do it for this video. And if you have any questions about anything I showed you here, just leave them down in the comments or send me an email or contact me on my Facebook group or my Patreon site. Both are called CAD Build Fly RC. And if you can, become a paid member on my Patreon site. You have access to all the files of the projects I show you how to model here on my YouTube channel. So yeah, anyway, also if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. So yeah, so that's going to do it for this video. And I hope this helped you guys out a lot. And I will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.